How's it going, everyone? So yeah, I'm just doing an alternative view here of the first round of the Revline World Clean Championships. The F-Bomb's doing the official broadcast, and I will post this in the Discord later. Just getting some different views, multiple angles, as it's one of our biggest events. So yeah, Bomb's doing the main commentary. I'll just be looking around, making sure everyone has got the bumpers on. It's like Momentum's got his on. Rapper IQ got bumpers on. Little Zombie, Naya got theirs on. Everyone seems to have their bumpers on. We are good. We've got stacked grid, full grid, 22 runners. Rabbit didn't make it, so SGE filled in. He's riding alone for his team, so is Michael Boobs. So we're doing 4 flying laps of qualification to determine the grid for the 35 lap race here at Blackwood. Thank you so much, Heke, for getting the track sorted. Thank you to F-Bomb and Heke for doing all these skins. There you go, there's Team BVV, Panraffer and IQ. And for the Dons, we've got Little Zombie there. And we've got Naya, they're just doing the warm-up lap, and then they'll be doing the first flying lap. IQ will be the first to start his flying laps here. Followed by Panraffer, Little Zombie, Naya, Momentum, LS1 Bird, Hoodlum Coup, Kaiffari. And we've got Nia, SG22, Skull Jelly, Killer, Michael Boobs, JB, Cable Guy, Twisted 32, Panzer Waffle, Overkill, Yamper, and Heke. Kaiffari hit the barrier there on the first qualifying lap, so did Killer. They've still got three more laps to get a time. They're not too bad. So the favourite to get pole is probably IQ. He's been very quick in practice. So has Panraffer, his teammate. They'll be favourite to get a 1-2 finish here at Blackwood. And you can see they are together on track. Panraffer will be following IQ closely. Little Zombie will be hoping to see what lines they're running and try and get a fast time too. Naya's looking quick as well, sticking with Little Zombie. The IQ will complete his first flying lap here. What will he get? Let's have a look. IQ will get a 118.6, 118.9 from Panraffer, 119.1 from Little Zombie, Naya 119.5, LS1 Bird a 19.7. IQ looking very quick, Panraffer in second, Little Zombie in third so far. Some people made some mistakes on the first lap though, so they might be quicker the next lap around. Where did that put Tyrone? A 119.7 puts him in 8th place. So only one lap down, 2 more flying laps to go for these guys. Anyone can get on the pole, but IQ is there at the moment. He's 3/10 quicker than Panraffer. And we've got Little Zombie in 3rd, Naya in 4th, Heke 5th, Panzerwaffle 6th, LS1 Bird in 7th place. Tyrone in 8th, JB 9th, and Coup. That'll be the top 10 on the grid so far. So Naya then, looking very, very, very quick. In 4th place. Turn up for the books there from Naya. The Road Cutter is her favourite car. So not very surprising that she's doing well. LS1 Bird looks like this is a quicker lap from him. Improvement from IQ, a 118.4 from him, a 118.6 from Panraffer. LS1 Bird moved into 5th. Into 6th, sorry, a 119.4. Hoodlum jumps in, SGE in a 119.3. Little Zombie still 3rd with a 119.132. Tyrone up to 5th then, what did he get? A 119.4. That puts Naya all the way down into 8th. That's how close this grid is. But IQ and Panraffer just setting the pace at the moment. Only 2/10 between these two, and then a huge gap between 2nd and 3rd on the grid. Not sure what happened to Little Zombie on this lap, but he's got 2 more laps to go to set a lap time. LS1 bed improved for the Dons. He's in 7th place right now on the grid. And Naya improve and get back into the position that she was in earlier. SGE, last minute replacement, up to 4th place on the grid at the moment. Any improvements? IQ at 118.3 extends his lead on the top. Looks like nobody's going to take that position from him right now. Panrapper still second at 118.6. Panzerwaffle up into 4th at 119.3. Little Zombie still holding on to that 3rd position on the grid then. So they're all on the last flying lap now. Twisted 32 had a little bit of an error there on the last turn. Panzerwaffle was giving up on his last lap. So can anyone pull a time out the bag, or will IQ and Panrapper have a front row lockout for Team VVV? Looks very much that's going to be the case. There they are at the moment in 1st and 2nd. Looks like Naya's having a better time there than LS1 Bird on this one. Little Zombie looks like he's on a flying lap here. Hoodlum just behind, and he's in 7th place. So this is the last flying lap then. Will IQ improve his time once again? Let's see. No, he does not. And neither does Panrapper. Let's see what Naya does here. No improvement from Naya. No improvement from Little Zombie. No improvement from LS1 Bird. He'll stay in 9th place right now. So there's the grid at the moment then. Is anyone going to improve? Looks like Killer improved. A 119.3 up into 4th place for Killer. Where will Heki go? He'll stay in 12th place. Twitch is 32. Overkill improved on the last lap and he jumps from last to 2nd last. Let's see what he does on this lap. He is our last qualifier. I'm not sure he improved then. Let's have a look. He did not improve that one. So IQ will be on pole. Panrapper 2nd. Little Zombie 3rd. Killer 4th. Panzerwaffle 5th. SGE in 6th. Tyrone 7th. Hoodlum 8th. LS1 Bed in 9th. And Naya. That is your top 10 on the grid. So close. Just like about 2nd between 1st and 10th. There we go. Panrapper will start. IQ will start on pole position. Panrapper in 2nd. Little Zombie 3rd. Killer 4th. Panzerwaffle 5th. SGE in 6th. Tyrone 7th. Hoodlum in 8th. LS1 Bed in 9th. Naya, that's your top 10. Then we've got Skull Jelly 11th. Heke 12th. Jamper 13th. JB 14th. Koo in 15th. Boobs in 16th. Momentum 17th. Kaiffari 18th. Neo 19th. Cable Guy 20th. Overkill 21st. And Twisted 32 is 22nd on the grid. I'm just explaining some of the rules there for some of the guys. Go on, go. So remember, F-Bomb is streaming this live over on his Twitch. I'm just getting some alternative angles here for you to watch after this race. I'll provide a little bit of commentary too, but not too much, not like usual. So just waiting on Little Zombie to ready up, and then we go. So IQ and Panrafa will look to seal a 1-2 here in the race. Anything can happen though. First round of the World Championships here at Revline are underway. Full grid. IQ and Panrafa start on first and second. Looks like Little Zombie had a good start there on the grid in third. We've got Killer in fourth, Panzerwaffle in fifth. Let's see if there's any incidents at the first corner. Remember, it's clean racing here. Is anyone going to hit the chicane? IQ clear in first place, Panrafa in second, Panzerwaffle in third, Killer in fourth, Hoodlum fifth, SG in sixth, Tyrone in seventh. Looks like Naya had a bit of an issue there and has lost some health already. Looks like he's got caught on the front of JB's car. So IQ, Panrafa and Little Zombie in third. Looks like Panzerwaffle will be looking to take the inside from Little Zombie here, but Little Zombie broke later there in third place. So you've got IQ, Panrafa, Little Zombie, Panzerwaffle, Killer, Hoodlum, SGE22, Skulljelly, Tyrone, LS1 Bird. That is your top 10 right now. LS1 Bird battling with Tyrone for 9th and 10th. They'll go side by side. Looks like LS1 Bird will have the outside line here. I'm not sure if it's quicker. We'll find out. He does break later, but Tyrone looks like LS1 Bird will have the inside line as we go through here. And he will claim 9th place from Tyrone. So to complete the first lap then, IQ in first, Panrafa second, Little Zombie in third. Looks like IQ and Panrafa will be setting the pace. Little Zombie will be hoping to cling on to them in third place. Panzerwaffle, very good qualifying from him for the H-Gang in fourth place. And then we've got Killer in fifth, Hoodlum in sixth. Not sure why Killer and Hoodlum are using different colours, but they are in the same team. They are both driving for the Magicians there in 5th and 6th place. They'll be very happy with their position so far. Then we've got SGE22, who was teaming up with I Think I Can W, but he's not racing today. He's just got a PC. So IQ, Panrafa, Little Zombie, 1st and 2nd. Looks like Panrafa is keeping with IQ for now. Remember, it's individual scores and team scores, so there's 2 championships to fight for. Even though Panrafa and IQ are in the same team, Panrafa will still want to get the win here from IQ. Little Zombie looks like it's clinging on there in third. Looks like all 3 of them are clearing Panzerwaffle there in 4th place. We've got Killer and Hoodlum together. SG22, Skulljelly and LS1 Bird. LS1 Bird looks like he has gone to the back of this train here. It looks like he's left Tyrone behind there in 10th place. Everyone's still really close together at the moment. Twisted 32 in last place is still on the back of everybody else, so nobody's been left on this grid at the moment. IQ sets the fastest lap of the race so far. It's got a 1:18.7. So Little Zombie's not letting the 2 VVV guys go. Little Zombie racing for the Dons here, currently running in 3rd place. It's like nobody has hit the chicanes here. They're looks like they're giving it a lot of space. As I say, that Tyrone hits it on that lap, and that's going to drop them all the way down into 14th place. The Tyrone looks like he was the first there to hit the chicane. He's going to be alongside his teammate Kaiffari there in 17th and 18th place. So Tyrone with a lot of ground to pick up there. Still a very long race here. Skulljelly having a battle here with SGE22. This is the battle here for 7th and 8th place. Just ahead of them we've got Hoodlum and Killer. Skulljelly goes very wide there alongside SGE22. So we've got some groups here forming. Looks like Panrafa and IQ have left Little Zombie behind a little bit on this lap. Panzerwaffle still clinging on there in 4th place. And we've got Killer and Hoodlum together, teammates and together on track. IQ sets a new fastest lap of the race, a 1:18.402. So the closest battle right now, it looks like, is between SGE22 and Skulljelly. Not sure what happened to Killer there. Oh my god, Killer is... What's happened to Killer? Is he... I think he's quit. I'm not sure he's quit, or is he disconnected? He has disconnected, Killer, and that caused a huge pile up there on the track. So Killer is out of the race. Caused a lot of damage there for Yamper. That put him at the back of the grid. So 21 runners still running here. That was unlucky there for Yamper. Killer was facing the wrong way on the track, and someone was bound to hit him as he was moving there. So that means that Hoodlum will be on his own for his team there in 5th place. Ellis1 Baird up into 6th place from Skull Jelly and SGE. I'm not sure if that DNF car of Killer caused that to happen, but Ellis1 Baird will take it in 6th place. These things happen in racing. We're only on the 4th lap of 35. And looks like IQ and Pam Raffer are setting the pace here. They are extending the lead over Little Zombie. IQ very consistent there. Let's have a look at the lap time so far. Little Zombie into the 118s there. 118.692. Pam Raffer in second at 118.6. So we've got the top 3 on 118s then. The Little Zombie looks like he's picked up the pace compared to his qualifying time. And he will be looking to set his sights there on Pan Raffer. So you've got IQ, Pan Raffer, Little Zombie. That is your 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Panzer Waffle. Then we've got Hoodlum. We've got Ellis1 Baird, Skull Jelly, SGE 22. And now top 10 rounds us off with Michael Boobs and Nye. That is the top 10. Obviously looking really good there for Team VVV. With first and second so far. Looking pretty decent also for Team The Dons. Running in 2nd and 6th so far. Ellis1 Baird, as I say, that goes really wide. That's going to allow Skull Jelly to claim 6th place from him. SGE 22 waiting in the wings there. And Killer has joined, but there'll be no more racing for Killer, as there's only one race this evening, which is an endurance of this Blackwood circuit. Aiku and Pamrapper, similar distance between them two on track. First and second, IQ still setting those 118 lap times, super consistent from him. So I think we'll ride on board with SGE22 in 8th position. That's one of the closest battles we have on the track right now. So just up ahead of him in 6th place is Skull Jelly. Then we've got Ellis1 Baird behind. Then we're on board with SGE22 here. Ooh, went really close there to the barrier. But he'll hold on. Look at that skin there on SGE22's car. Looking very, very smart. Then all these skins, apart from I think the Magicians, are custom skins made by either Heke or F-Bomb. So Hoodlum there, the only one without a custom skin. Hopefully they'll have one for the next round. Got IQ, Pamraffer, Little Zombie. That is your top 3 at the moment then. Two teammates. Pamraffer, a reserve driver for Team VVV. I wonder if IQ, the owner of Team VVV, will be thinking, well, he's performing this well. If he's clinging on to the back of me, maybe he'll have a spot in the full-time team. But we'll see about that. Mr. J is not too shabby either, who is not with us this evening for Team VVV. Panzerwaffle will be very, very happy with his performance so far in 4th place. Still a long way to go in this one though. And there is Panzerwaffle there in 4th place, Hoodlum in 5th, Skull Jelly 6th, Ellis1 Baird 7th, SGE22 in 8th. Got Michael Boot in 9th, and Naya, that is the top 10. JB goes a little bit wide. We'll run here with some mid-pack action. We've got JB, Heke, and Koo. JB running on the steering wheel, like I say all the time. Then we've got Koo who goes side by side. Looks like Koo had a very good chicane section there. Koo for Team Slurmies. And we've got JB for the Minutemen. Side by side. We've got some jerking and jiving on the straight here. Looks like JB's got a little bit of extra top speed there compared to Koo. JB will brake a little bit later than Koo as well. Looks like Koo will have a shallower line there into the corner. But JB will hold on to that 12th position for now. Heike clear there in 11th. We'll be looking to cling on to the back of Naya in 10th place. Michael Boobs having a very good race at the moment there. 9th place from Naya in 10th. Naya was up there in qualifying, but had an issue on the first lap and fell back a little bit. But H-Gang looking very good there in 4th and 10th. It's a very long season. We're running for 4 months for the World Championships. So these points will be really important come at the end of the season in April. Michael Boobs goes a little bit wide there. That's going to allow Naya to have a good line through turns for the chicane section here. I was running on board with SGE and he lost some health there. I wonder if he hit the chicane section. He's fallen back a little bit here from LS1 Baird. Skull Jelly looks like he's picked up the pace. He's catching up to Hoodlum here in 5th position. I'm not sure if Hoodlum has fallen back a bit or if Skull Jelly's picked up the pace. Let's have a look at the lap time. Skull Jelly is nearly in the 18s there with a 119.117 from Mr. Skull Jelly. So we'll catch up with the leaders then. IQ and Pamrafa looks like they are extending the lead ever so slightly on Zombie. Zombie is doing alright though, there in 3rd position. He is in the 118s, he'll be happy with that. He was struggling to figure out how to get into those 118s in practice, but he's there with a 118.6. He'll be very, very happy with that right now. Looks like Pamrafa has improved his lap time to a 118.521. We've got Panzer Waffle there in 4th place, just setting a good, steady pace. He'll be very, very happy with himself. Pamrafa and Panzer Waffle both running on the keyboard. So keyboard representing there in 2nd and 4th place. So we've got controller players, we've got keyboard players, and we have people on the steering wheel as well. So Tyrone there on a bit of a recovery drive in 14th place, running close with his teammate Kaiffari there in 16th place. Kaiffari having a battle here with Cable Guy. They'll go side by side as they go through the chicane section. Cable Guy wasn't feeling too well before this race, but he is doing alright there in 15th. I think Cable Guy's also not running a custom skin either, but maybe they will next time. Then we've got Nia, who was a replacement for Stein for this race. We're in 17th, Yamper in 18th. And we've got Overkill here in 19th, and then side by side we've got Twisted 32 and Momentum. This is the battle for 20th and 21st. Twisted 32 side by side with Momentum Racing. I think that might be a custom skin actually, maybe not. And Twisted, I don't think it is. Definitely is from Momentum Racing. Momentum on the back here of Twisted 32, the battle for 20th and 21st. Got battles all throughout here, just ahead of them. They will have Overkill to target if one of them can get clear here of 21st position. Looks like Momentum runs a little bit too deep there, but then Twisted has a bit of a bad corner there next, so that'll allow Momentum Racing to jump into 20th place. Nicely done. So a run back through the order. Brilliant track here from Mr. Heke getting this sorted for us for the first round of the World Champs. IQ is our leader there in first place. He is extending his gap from Panrafa in 2nd. We've got Little Zombie in 3rd. We've got Panzer Waffle in 4th. Then we've got Hoodlum, Skull Jelly, Ellis1 Baird, SGE 22. Then we've got Michael Boobs and Heke. That's the top 10. We've got Naya with Heke now. Not sure what happened to Naya, but she is now behind Heke. Heke into the top 10. Very good performance for these two Finns so far. Heke with a good line here. You can see these skins. Heke running the usual skin that he normally runs for the finish line. His teammate is Yampa, who's currently in 18th place right now. Heke will go a little bit wide, which will allow Naya to have a better exit there at the corner, but she'll be on the outside. Heke goes a little bit too deep there. That's going to allow Naya to claim the inside line, and we'll get that position. Can she hold on to it through this corner as we reach the last corner of the track here? And it looks like she does, but we'll follow these as they go into turn 1. So Naya will get back up into 10th place there. So we've got Naya in 10th, Heke in 11th. Battle for the top 10 here, all important. Heke, looks like he has a little bit of a different line here into the S section here. And Naya will hold on to it for now. The wall is looking a bit shabby there. I think we've had some more people hit it. As I say, that Tyrone hits it there in 14th place. So he will lose some more health and he will drop all the way behind Yampa there into 18th place for Tyrone. The Tyrone, not the highest pinger today. That is Michael Boobs, currently running in 9th place there for the Aussie there. So there is first position IQ. Got Panraffer in second. Got Little Zombie in third. And we've got Panzer Waffle here in fourth place. Looking very good for him so far. We've got Skull Jelly fifth. Hoodlum in sixth. Ellis1 Baird in seventh. SGE22 in eighth. And we've got Michael Boobs in ninth place. Top 10, that is now Naya. Rounding up the top 10. And we've got this group of three here. Heke, JB and Ku, who have been together quite a lot on this race so far. We've got a bit of a gap before we get all the way back here to Cable Guy in 14th place. We've got 14th Cable Guy, we've got Kaiffari 15th, we've got Jamper in 16th, we've got Nia 17th, Tyrone in 18th place. And then we've still got this battle here between, actually we've got Momentum and now Overkill. Looks like Momentum has cleared Twisted 32 and he's taken that position from Overkill. That is 19th and 20th place. The IQ looking very good out here. Needs to minimise the errors and just keep it on track, keep setting the pace. They're in first place. That's Mr. IQ there. Panraffer there in second. Got Little Zombie in third place. Looking very good for him. Panzer Waffle in 14th. We'll stay here. Skull Jelly and Hoodlum, that is 5th and 6th. Ellis1 Baird in 7th place. Check the lap times then. The IQ still a 118.402. Panraffer 118.5. Little Zombie 118.692. Panzer Waffle and Skull Jelly setting similar lap times there in 4th and 5th. 119.1s. Hoodlum and Ellis1 Baird's also similar times there. 119.2s. SGE22 119.3, Michael Booz 119.4, and then Naya there 119.2. Very, very close lap times all throughout. The only one who looks really out of place really is Tyrone there, who's had a few crashes. He's got a 19.4, running in 18th place. But look at that, 118s and 121s. That's the gap between the fastest and the slowest. So not too big of a gap then. So there is your top three there in one picture: IQ, Panraffer, and Little Zombie. First, second, and third. They're looking pretty close here between Skull Jelly and Hoodlum. We'll keep on track with this one then. Hoodlum, who's had a good race so far and qualifying, but his teammate has dropped out. He is DNF from this race. I'm not sure he had a connection issue or something, but he is now out of the race. So just Hoodlum representing his team, the Magicians, for this one. So that is Momentum. Looks like he's dropped back down into last place, into 21st. So Skull Jelly, has he got enough time here to set his sights on Panzer Waffle? Not even halfway through this race, but we are getting close. Ellis1 Baird here. We'll be hoping to cling on to this battle here between Skull Jelly and Hoodlum. SGE22 looks like it's fallen back a little bit there from Ellis1 Baird. So let's have a look at these guys then. Tyrone will be looking to recover once again in 17th place. He did fall back to 18th, but he looks like he's already passed Nia. We've got Cable Guy, we've got Kaiffari, we've got Yamper. Tyrone will be alongside Yamper here, leaving each other plenty of space. So Tyrone will side by side. Looks like Yamper will have more speed as with the go on the exit though. Tyrone swinging it left and right alongside Yamper. Got Cable Guy here in 14th, and you have a bit of a gap before you get to Heke there in 13th. I'm not sure what happened to Heke, but he's fallen off this battle here between Q and JB. JB currently running in 11th place, looking very, very good for him so far. His first endurance race here at Revline for the American, representing the Minutemen here. There he is in 11th place. We've got Naya here in 10th, Michael Boobs in 9th, SGE22 in 8th, Ellis1 Baird in 7th. And we've got Hoodlum and Skull Jelly, who are probably the closest battle near the top that we've got here between these two guys. Skull Jelly and Hoodlum looks like they're setting very, very similar pace. Skull Jelly's been racing here at Revline since it started. He's gone from a boy to a man while he's been with us here at Revline. And he is back racing here with us once again. Go bed go, says Nicholas. How's it going, man? Yeah, F-Bomb's doing the main stream, buddy, so if you wanted to watch that, you can. But I'm just getting some alternative views for a VOD later on. Go, JB, go. Yeah, Hermie's doing alright here. We've got Ellis1 Baird here in 7th place. Got JB in 11th. What happened there? Momentum has hit the pit lane. I think he's the first to do so. And Momentum has hit the pit lane there, and he will get some more health. So Momentum's not in 4th place. Don't worry about that. Yeah, he's back down in last now. There you go. So he's the first to get in the pit lane and recover some health. And he will be getting lapped here. I'll stick that in the chat there for Momentum. He'll be the first of the lapped runners here in 21st place. Yeah, Hermie representation is JB and Ellis1 Baird, also Urbikill as well. Tyrone, Kaiffari, you could call them Hermies, couldn't you? Very, very good. You want to see the pass? Here we go then. So this is probably the only pass that Iker will have to make today. The Momentum is... There we go. It looks like he's improved on his blue flag skills there, and it will allow IQ to pass. And then Panrath will be next. But there is the gap there between first and second, IQ and Momentum. Let's see if Momentum actually breaks here. Yes, we are doing alright. There we go. So we've got Panrath a second, Little Zombie in third. And a huge gap to Panzer Waffle there in 4th place. Yeah, it didn't go well last time. It was alright there this time. Panzer Waffle doing really well there in 4th place. So I'm trying to keep an eye on this battle here. It's the closest battle we've pretty much got at the front of the field is Skull Jelly and Hoodlum. Looks like Skull Jelly's pulled out a little bit more of a gap here from Hoodlum. Ellis1 Baird, they'll be hoping that they both slow each other down so you can cling on to the back of it. But it looks like, if anything, they are both clearing Ellis1 Baird for pace. Skull Jelly known for not doing much practice, so he normally gets quicker as an event goes along. Currently there with a 119.117. It looks like both Hoodlum and Skull Jelly are working together here to catch up to Panzer Waffle. That gap does look like it's getting smaller and smaller, so this could become a 3-car battle here for 4th place as we get further into the race. The Panzer Waffle here, who's running on the keyboard. I'm not sure if that creates fatigue earlier on running on the keyboard, but we'll see. But yeah, it does look like Skull Jelly and Hoodlum I've got a quicker pace here, as we have we're just on the halfway mark here of this race. Well, just about anyway. IQ still in the lead. Panrath second, Little Zombie in third. Then this is Panzer Waffle, Skull Jelly 4th, 5th and 6th. It definitely does look like catching, so that battle does look like it'll heat up as we get further into the race. If Skull Jelly and Hoodlum can keep this pace up. We've got Ellis1 Baird, SGE22, Michael Boobs here. Then we've got Naya, that is your top 10. Q and JB still close on the track. Looks like they've left Heke behind a bit there. I think Heke had a bit of an issue. That's why he's got some health missing. Yeah, nice work from Momentum. Good blue flag work there. Got Cable Guy and Kaiffari side by side. Kaiffari's teammate Tyrone waiting there for something to happen. Looks like Kaiffari will claim 14th place. So Kaiffari and Cable Guy were both not... Oh my god, what's happened here? Kaiffari will claim the position from both Cable Guy and Tyrone. So Cable Guy and Kaiffari were both feeling a bit under the weather before this race. So we've got the we've got the battle of the sick guys and the sick girl, sorry. Looking alright there in 14th and 15th. Kaiffari said she was loading up on painkillers before the race. Cable Guy's been sick for the last few days, has been unable to practice. So there is 14th and 15th right there. So we've got a nice train here, all the way from Kaiffari to Nia, the 14th to 18th. Good little battle there. I'm not sure if Iker will catch up to this train before the end of the race. It may be likely. But Urbicle running a lonely race at the moment there in 19th. Twisted 32 is about to get lapped by IQ. Twisted 32 normally good for allowing leaders to pass, and there he does. So there, he allows IQ to pass. Hamrafer's also lapped momentum. Yeah, Twisted 32, good work there. So we'll keep an eye on this gap then. What has happened to Skull Jelly? Oh no, Skull Jelly is down into 8th place. What happened? He was working alongside Hoodlum to catch up to Panzerwaffle, but Skull Jelly was looking a bit slow on the straight, so I think he just hit the chicane there a bit earlier on this lap. That's dropped him all the way down into 8th place from where he was in 5th place. So that'll jump up Hoodlum and Ellis1 Baird. So Panzerwaffle will breathe a sigh of relief at Mr. Skull Jelly. What's happening to Twisted? I'm not sure what's happening to Twisted. GTA 4 camera. I'm not sure what Tyrone means by that, but there we go. Tyrone has DNF, so there'll be no points for Tyrone and his team. So Kaiffari running in 15th place. I'm not sure what happened here, but it's all spread out here between all these guys. And I think there was a bit of an incident between Cable Guy, Yamper, Tyrone, Nia, and Kaiffari. So there is your leader, IQ there in first. A bit of a huge gap now to Pamrafa in second. A little zombie in third. We've got Panzerwaffle in fourth. Got Hoodlum in fifth. Ellis1 Baird in sixth. And we've got Skull Jelly and Michael Boobs. Skull Jelly up now into 7th place, taking that position there from Michael Boobs after an incident earlier on. Michael Boobs will be very happy with his performance, I imagine there, currently running in 9th place. SGE22, what has happened? SGE is now down in 10th place. What did I miss? SGE22 is now down into 10th place. He was running not far behind Ellis1 Baird. That's going to jump up Naya, Boobs and Skull Jelly. I think that's the position that Skull Jelly gained on that last lap. SGE running a little bit of damage there. Looks like this chicane is taking some victims. But yeah, we've seen that SGE has got more pace advantage over Naya over the course of the race, so he'll be looking to make an overtake here on the straight. It looks like he's had more exit speed than Naya. Up ahead, we've got Michael Boobs and Skull Jelly side by side as well. Looks like Michael Boobs will claim that position from Skull Jelly unless Skull Jelly can switch it around, which he does, and he'll have the inside line on the next turn. There we go then. Got Skull Jelly and Michael Boobs. This is the battle for 7th and 8th. But nobody really close by to capitalise on anything that happens here. The Skull Jelly looks like he'll hold on to that position for now, but Michael Boobs looks like he's clinging on there to Skull Jelly. Skull Jelly was running up there in 5th position earlier on. And a bit of an incident has dropped him a bit further back. So it looks like it's rewarding consistency for some of these drivers. Mr. Ellis1 Baird has just kept it on the road, minimised the errors, and he's running there in 6th place at the moment. We've got Hoodlum there in 5th, Panzerwaffle in 6th, and that's Momentum, who is a lap behind. A huge gap between Panzerwaffle and Little Zombie there in 3rd place. That is the gap between 1st, 2nd and 3rd. That is IQ in 1st. That is 2nd Panraffer. And that is Little Zombie in 3rd. Panzerwaffle there in 4th. Hoodlum in 5th. Ellis1 Baird in 6th. Skull Jelly and Michael Boobs in 7th and 8th. Looks like Skull Jelly has built up a little bit of a gap to Michael Boobs compared to the last lap. We've got SGE22 who's now overtaken Naya in 9th and 10th. That is the top 10 right now. We're running on lap 22 of 35. Nearly reached the hour mark of this event. The SGE22 went a little bit wide there. That's going to allow Naya to catch up a bit. But she's on the outside. She's going to switch it around Be on the right hand side of SGE22 here. Can she make the overtake? SGE overtook her on the last lap. SGE's got the overall better pace, but Naya is not going to let him go if she can help it. We are running the 234 road cutters here for the World Championship. It's the first round here at Blackwood. We're doing this for 4 months. And we'll crown a tier of constructors and an individual champion. IQ will, looks like he'll have the points lead if he finishes in first place. I'm Rafa second at the moment, Little Zombie third. Let's see if we can find a battle. Who is that? Overkill and looks like Pam Rafa has just lapped Overkill. Everyone is pretty spread out then. Cable Guy, Jumper, Neo, Kaiffari, Twisted 32. No one really close on track. School Jelly's extending the gap there to Michael Boobs. SGE22, who was called up last minute as Rabbit could not make it. Okay, he's doing alright there in 9th place. He was a bit further up the field earlier on. We've got JB, Ku, Eke. Eke running currently in 13th place. It's like JB and Ku were together for the full race so far. JB looks like he got a healthy-ish gap there to Ku. So good to see some elite clean racing here at Revline once again. Pretty sweaty out there. I know there's some of the guys in the voice chat, but I'm not sure how much talking will be going on. Panzerwaffle will be sweating there in 4th place. It looks like Hoodlum is closing the gap to Panzerwaffle. The Skull Jelly was closing the gap to Panzerwaffle earlier on when he was ahead of Hoodlum. Hoodlum is got good pace here, it seems, to 4th place Panzer. So that could heat up in a few laps. LS1 Bird there just behind in 6th place. So let's have a look at the fastest laps of the race. IQ there with a 118.313. That's his fastest lap of the race so far. Pam Rafa second fastest lap with a 118.521. And then Little Zombie a 118.661. They're the only 118 so far. Skull Jelly is very close there with a 119.034. Also LS1 Bird a 119.031. How's it going, Seneca? Good to see you. Just to let you know, Seneca, F-Bomb is doing the main stream for the World Champs here. I'm just getting some alternative views. So yeah, I recommend you go and check out F-Bomb's stream. You'll see it there at the top, probably near the top of the list of the Wreckfest streams, as there's quite a lot of people watching over there. I'm just getting some alternative views for the for a VOD for these guys to watch later on. Perfectly fine, all good, man. Yeah, nice to see you. I'll be in the HOM server later on doing some wrecking if you're around. SGE22 extended his lead over Naya there, but he had a bit of a bad corner there. That's going to allow Naya to get back on the back of him in 9th place. Naya, who was very, very quick in qualifying, had a bit of an issue on the first lap and dropped back a little bit. But I think she'll be happy there with a 10th place at the moment. For H Gang, Panzerwaffle, her teammate, running up in 4th place at the moment. SGE22, who replaced the Rabbit, they're not in the same team, but SGE22 was our first reserve. So he's running without a teammate today. His teammate should be racing next time around, if there is any space. His teammate is a quick player from the PlayStation scene, so we'll see how that goes if he gets to race. SGE22 and Naya. It's like SGE22 didn't leave much space there, so Naya will fall a little bit behind SGE22. So that is 9th and 10th. And then we've got Michael Boobs in 8th. Momentum Racing is a lap behind. Got Skull Jelly in 7th. Skull Jelly has got 9 laps here to catch up to Ellis1 Baird. We've already seen that Skull Jelly is quicker on pace than Ellis1 Baird. So it's very, very doable for Mr. Skull Jelly. Skull Jelly. But this is the battle right here that I'm interested in, because this is hotting up right now. Panzerwaffle in 4th place and Hoodlum in 5th. Hoodlum has found some more pace over Panzerwaffle. And this battle for 4th place is hotting up right now. We've got H-Gang, Panzerwaffle, and then Hoodlum, who is representing the Magicians. His teammate is DNF, Mr. Killer. Yeah, I think he had a connection issue or his game crashed or something earlier on. It caused a bit of a pile up there on the main straight. But Panzerwaffle and Hoodlum, this is 4th and 5th on the grid. Panzerwaffle, who was in 4th place on the grid from qualifying. He had a huge gap over Skull Jelly and Hoodlum earlier on. He had a really, really good start. He was clinging on to the back of Little Zombie earlier on. It looks like it's either Panzerwaffle's fallen off the pace or Hoodlum has picked it up. But just looking at what I'm seeing now, it looks like there's some mistakes creeping into Panzerwaffle's driving there. He went a little bit too early on the turn there and went onto the grass. That slowed him down. That's going to allow Hoodlum to be more or less on the back of him now. So this is a battle right here for 4th and 5th. Anything that happens between these two, if it slows them down, it's going to allow Ellis1 Baird and Skull Jelly to catch up. But the gap is pretty sizable there between them two. But Panzerwaffle and Hoodlum. Panzerwaffle is a very, very experienced racer here at Revline. He will not make this easy for Hoodlum. Hoodlum from Canada, Panzerwaffle from the Netherlands. So this is the battle to watch right now on track. First, second and third are so far ahead and so spread apart that there's not really much to watch there. IQ, Panraffer and Little Zombie qualified first, second and third on the grid, and that is where they currently are right now. In first, second and third. And there's huge gaps between them both. And then this is 4th and 5th, Panzerwaffle and Hoodlum. I think we'll ride on board with Hoodlum for probably about a lap to see where he's catching up to Panzer. Looks like Panzer has had a good lap here at the start of this one. Maybe it scared him into picking up the pace again, seeing how close Hoodlum has gotten to him. Interesting Scandi flick there from Panzerwaffle into that corner. Yeah, Panzer looks like he's having a good lap right now. He's pulled out a tiny bit of a gap here to Hoodlum. Hoodlum was a lot closer the previous lap. Interesting, Hoodlum there is on 118.978, so he is in the 118, so that's probably part of the contribution there to him catching up to Panzer. He is running a decent pace, but Panzer had a good lap there. So we've got about a 4-car gap here between Panzerwaffle and Hoodlum. So up ahead there it is Overkill, I believe, who is going to get lapped by these guys. Oh my god, Overkill went into the chicane there, into the wall. Thankfully that didn't cause an issue for these guys. Hoodlum looks like he had a good exit of the corner. He's got a bit of extra top speed over Panzerwaffle. But it seems like it's a similar gap than earlier, so we'll just have a look through where we are. Ellis1 Baird and Skull Jelly, that is a gap between them two. Doesn't look like it's getting much smaller. SGE22 and Nye, looks like it's a similar gap to before. Then we've got JB and Koo, that's a similar gap than it was earlier as well. Koo also back clean racing here at Revline. It's really, really good to see. Oh, it was good to see Koo, one of our admins here at Revline, racing. Heke looking good there in 13th. And then you've got a humongous gap before you get to Heke's sister, Kaiffari, running in 14th place. Then we've got Neo in 15th, Jamper in 16th. IQ there is our leader, lapping these guys. There's Panraffer in 2nd. And there's Little Zombie in 3rd place. A bit of a lonely race for all three of those guys in the top 3 right now, but they'll be pretty happy with their performances, I think. Panraffer, another guy who was not really raced that much recently. Overkill is a lap behind. It's going to allow Ellis1 Baird to have that corner. Nicely done there, Ellis1 Baird. Skull Jelly is catching up to Ellis1 Baird, though. This could be another battle. So the battle between 4th and 5th, and the battle between 6th and 7th could be the ones to watch here towards the end of the race. We are on lap 30 of 35. So we are getting towards the end stages here. So Hoodlum and Panzerwaffle, looks like Hoodlum has caught up a bit over the last lap to Panzerwaffle. 4th and 5th on the grid. Hoodlum, who had a very good year last year in Wreckfest events, especially clean ones. He's definitely picked up a lot of pace. He's been having a lot of battles up near the front in a lot of races that I've seen. Panzerwaffle, no surprise at all there. When he is on it, he is on it. He's always very, very quick in 4th place. Don't really see him racing much either, but it's really, really nice to see him out there this evening. But Panzerwaffle had a good end section to the lap there, so he will extend the lead over Hoodlum ever so slightly. But LS1 Baird and Skull Jelly, that's definitely getting closer between them two. That is the battle, that is the gap there between 6th and 7th place. Overkill is a lap behind. There's Michael Boobs having a good race there in 8th. Then we've got SGE22, who is not really pulling away here from Naya. And this is your 9th and 10th place right here. Oh, this is JB and Ku. This is 12th. This is 11th and 12th here. JB and Ku, both Americans on the grid. JB's first endurance race here, I believe. I could be wrong. It's his first endurance race here. I know he did the Gremlin race earlier at the end of last year, but yeah, JB new here to events. Definitely, he's running good there in 11th, but Ku, who is very, very experienced in these parts, will be looking to claim that from him. Currently running in 12th place. We've got JB on the steering wheel, Ku there on the controller. I think we'll ride on board with Ku. Where is he? There he is. We'll ride on board with Mr. Ku. It was all over the back of JB. This is the battle for 11th and 12th. Just up ahead, you've got Naya and SGE, who look very, very close on track as well. But these two look a little bit closer. JB looks like he got caught on the curb a little bit there, which will slow him down a bit. They are both on lap 32 of 35. So JB breaks a little bit earlier. That's going to allow Ku to have to catch up a bit there, and he's going to have a deeper line through the first turn. But JB will have the advantage as we go through the X section. Ku had to let go of his accelerator a bit there, and that has built up a bit of a gap between JB and Ku, and I have to go and catch up to this battle here because this is a bit close between Naya and SGE. There's a lot of battles getting closer. That is not as close as I thought it was. But the one just up ahead, actually, I'll look through these next few corners. Actually, I need to watch this battle here. Skull Jelly and LS1 Baird. This is 6th and 7th place. Skull Jelly was up ahead of Hoodlum earlier on, and I think he had an issue in the chicane, which dropped him back to 8th place. He's now in 7th, and he's caught up to LS1 Baird. LS1 Baird had a slower corner than Skull Jelly. He's going to have a better exit speed. They're going to go side by side. This is the battle between 6th and 7th place. LS1 Baird and Skull Jelly. LS1 Baird had a bit of extra top speed there. Is what Skull Jelly going to do here. Not going for the dive bomb. He's not got many laps to make this overtake, but he does have the pace advantage over LS1 Baird. LS1 Baird is a very, very quick racer in his own right. I'm not sure if Skull Jelly hit the chicane there on his screen. I think he might have done, because he's definitely slowed down a bit, and that's going to allow LS1 Baird to build up a bit of a gap to him. Panzerwaffle's picked up the pace there in 4th place to Hoodlum. Panzerwaffle had a huge gap over Hoodlum, but Hoodlum reeled him in. But that has definitely jumped Panzerwaffle into picking up the pace here. Yeah, he's definitely got up the pace. Look at that, a 1:19.040 from Panzerwaffle. That's definitely a quicker lap time than he had before. Right, so we'll run through the order. I feel pretty bad leaving these guys out, but they're not in battles, so there's IQ. He qualified first, and he's still in first, and he's looking good for the win right now. That's him in first place. We've got Panraffa here in second. His return to clean racing here at Revline, and a very, very good return at that. Currently running in second place. And we've got Little Zombie as well. He's raced here before, but only the one time. He's doing really well there. He's definitely hitting those top ranks as far as races are concerned, running in 3rd place for the Dons. Then we've got Panzerwaffle and Hoodlum in 4th and 5th. Looks like Panzer's got a nice healthy gap there to Hoodlum, if you can keep it on track. LS1 Bed and Skull Jelly in 6th and 7th. It's a similar gap to the lap before between these two. We'll definitely catch up with them though before the end of the race. Then we've got SGE22 and Naya. This is 10th and 11th. Overkill is allowed in the leaders to pass. I'm not sure if Twisted 32 is on the same lap as Hoodlum. No, he is not. Then we've got JB, Q and Heke. It looks like Heke is catching up to the pair of JB and Q. He's got a couple of laps to catch up and overtake before the end of the race. But I'm not sure, unless a huge mistake is made, I'm not sure he's got enough time to do it. We'll catch up again with that later on. And everyone else is pretty spread out. And then there we are, we're back with IQ. I think IQ is on the last lap of the race. Yes, he is. There he is. So we'll ride on board with IQ, and then we'll see where everyone else is. So IQ on the last lap of the race, he qualified in first, and he had a good first couple of corners. He's not really looked back. He's set the pace. He's got the fastest lap. And for a lot of people, the fastest racer in Wreckfest, it looks like he's going to get another win here at the Blackwood Circuit in the first round of the World Championships. So he'll go under the sign here, the Avon Tyres sign. As we reach the last section of the track, he will go on a right under the Revline sign. And then as we reach the last corner, he will turn a left. He's done this 34 times already, up the hill and right, and they will finish in first place. IQ, nicely done for IQ. That is a first place from him. Panraffer, amazing return from him there. It'll be a 1-2 for Team VVV. First and second, IQ, Panraffer. Good race there from him. Little Zombie will get a podium spot here at the first round of the World Champs. Well done to Little Zombie for the Dons there. Panzerwaffle. Looks like he has extended the gap to Hoodlum. He was under pressure a bit there, but he will get 4th place from Hoodlum. LS1 Bed, what is Skull Jelly going to do? Is he going to have a little dive bomb? No, he does not. So looks like LS1 Bed will get 6th place. Skull Jelly in 7th. Michael Boobs in 8th. I think these two will finish as well. SGE22 and Naya. That'll be your 10th and 9th and 10th place. Then what we've got here, we've got JB, we've got Ku and Heke. Is Heke going to take this position from Ku over the line? Oh, no he does not. There we go then. Right, I'll just get these results. There we go. So IQ takes the win, Panraffer 2nd, and Little Zombie in 3rd. I'll just get the points. Let's get as many evidence as this result as I can. There we go. Yeah, Hoodlum and Panzer. Next track will be announced on the week before our next race. So it'll be like in a month's time. Does the BBC go well? So yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate you. I hope you watched Bomb's stream as well, because he was the main broadcaster. I was just providing some alternative views. Thank you so much for Heke for providing the track for us, for Bomb and Heke for doing skins, to all the admin team for helping out in the background. Yeah, thank you all for watching in the stream. Thank you for all the participants. We'll be doing this another 3 times in February, 1 in March and 1 in April, and then we'll crown an individual and a world champion, the first ever Wreckfest World Champion. Yeah, thank you so much to F-Bomb for the stream. I'll watch his stream back after this one. I'll post this VOD for alternative views in the Discord. If you want to join Revline, if you're interested in clean racing, it's !REV. There we go. MooBot will show you the Revline Discord there. Very, very good guys in there. A lot of experience and new clean racers alike. But yeah, we're doing this. You're more than welcome to sign up. We're taking on reserves for the rest of the season in case people drop out. So if you're interested in clean racing, I highly recommend you get involved. It gets a bit sweaty, but everyone helps each other out. So yeah, I appreciate you, Seneca, Ryzen, Nick, for popping into this stream. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks, Nick. I'll see you in HOM later tonight, hopefully. Yeah, GG's. Thanks, Cheesy. Thanks, Ryu, Seneca, Nick. I think I've got everyone. Right. See you later, guys. Right, bye.